right, Scorpio moon signs, welcome. If you've been wondering what on earth 2026 has in store for you, well, you are in exactly the right place. We are about to dive deep into your entire year ahead, from your career path to your personal life, giving you a super clear celestial roadmap. So, let's get right to it. What does 2026 really hold for you? We're going to look at some potential challenges for sure, but way more importantly, we are going to uncover those moments of absolutely incredible opportunity that are just waiting for you to grab them. You know, if there's one single thing you take away from this, let it be this. Your year is split into two completely different halves. The first part, up until about June, it might just test your patience a little. But believe me, you're going to want to hang in there, because that second half, it's shaping up to be a time of just incredible growth and reward. Okay, first up, let's talk about your career. And you're going to see that theme, that two-part year, play out perfectly right here. We're starting with a few hurdles before you get to some major wins. So, your career path is a real journey this year. Those first few months really call for some careful planning. This is not the time for impulsive decisions. But then, a massive shift happens in June. From that point until October, you're going to feel this huge boost in productivity. Support from your bosses is going to be key. Then November brings a bit of a crunch time, a really heavy workload, but you got to push through because the end of the year, it's all about expansion, all based on the hard work you've already put in. Now, beyond that general timeline, there are some very specific windows where the universe is basically giving you a giant green light. Let's just call them your career power-ups for the year. You're going to want to circle these dates on your calendar. Seriously. From January 16th to February 23rd, that is your launch window for anything new. Then, from May 11th to June 21st, you'll find you have the upper hand in pretty much any competitive or legal situation. And the grand finale, November 12th, kicks off a period of just fantastic all-around success. Oh, and definitely pay attention to those favorable sun periods. Think of them as your personal energy boosts for getting noticed and recognized. Okay, so how does all this career movement affect your finances? Well, surprise, surprise, that exact same story of two halves plays out here too. You're moving from a phase of being really careful with your money to a time of seizing some real gains. And the contrast here is, wow, it's stark. In the first half of the year, your income is steady, which is great, but you have to be super vigilant about unexpected expenses that could pop up and drain your savings. But then, from June onward, the financial tide completely turns in your favor. This is when you'll see excellent gains, find opportunities for some smart investments, and maybe even get some financial help from mentors or bosses. Now, inside that really prosperous second half, there is one very, very specific warning. From August 2nd to September 18th, you are strongly advised to avoid lending money and to keep a tight rein on your spending. Just mark this period down as a time for a little extra financial caution. And to cap off the financial year, get ready for a potential surge in your income after November 25th. This isn't just random luck. It's the direct result of all the intense effort you'll be putting into your career. Your hard work is literally going to pay off. All right, let's turn to your personal life. Your relationships and family dynamics also follow a really important arc this year, evolving from some potential tension in the early months to a state of harmony and celebration. The first part of the year, until early June, it calls for patience. Tensions might run a little high, so just be mindful of your words, maybe bite your tongue a time or two. But then, this beautiful shift occurs. From June through October, you're going to find so much more harmony in your relationships. There's even a chance for a wonderful family celebration or maybe even the arrival of a new family member. As the year wraps up, peace is the name of the game, though you'll probably find your focus naturally shifting back towards your professional ambitions. So with your career and relationships covered, let's look at your inner world. What does 2026 have in store for your personal growth, your health, your education, your spiritual path? This right here could be where the year's most profound changes happen for you. Spirituality is really taking center stage in your inner world this year. That first half is absolutely perfect for deep contemplation, for asking those big life questions. For those of you who are studying, yeah, you're going to feel the pressure, but just know that focused effort is absolutely going to lead to success. And when it comes to your health, think of this as a year for maintenance. The stars aren't really throwing any curveballs, but it's totally up to you to be proactive and make your well-being a priority. So what does this actually mean for you day to day? Well, if you're a student, opportunities to study abroad or ace those big exams are totally within reach, but they're going to demand your full focus. Spiritually, all that deep thinking you do early in the year could lead you to a really powerful mentor later on. Now, couple of serious warnings here.
Please be mindful of mental burnout before June, and please be exceptionally careful while driving or using vehicles from February 23rd to April 2nd, and then again from August 2nd to September 18th.
Phew, we have covered a lot of ground. So now let's pull it all together into a single high-level guide. Think of this as your cosmic cheat sheet for the entire year.
When you look at the year as a whole like this, the pattern is just crystal clear, isn't it? That first phase until June is all about laying low, being patient, and managing challenges. Then comes your golden window, from June to October, where everything, career, finance, relationships, is just primed for growth. The final part of the year is about capitalizing on those gains with a strong, renewed focus on your professional life.
And there you have it, your celestial map for 2026. You know when to be patient, you know when to push forward, and you know where your greatest opportunities are hiding. The only question left is, how are you going to navigate your journey?